Home security has evolved over the years. Along with alarm systems, the popularity of doorbell cameras that send alerts to your phone that let you see who is at your door even if you are not at home has grown and become very consumer accessible. While most people don't really need to worry about anything strange happening outside their home, the popularity of these cameras has led to some chilling footage that would otherwise never be seen or known to happen. These are just some of the most creepy things caught on doorbell cameras. Number 8. Creepy Guy. In September of 2018, a video was released of a man standing outside a home mumbling incoherently to himself late at night. He then knocks on a window before returning to the camera to continue his rambling. It appears he tries to force it open. Then you can hear a woman inside shout that she's calling the police, and the man states that he is just looking for his dog named Fido.
Okay, I was just looking for my dog, Fido. Whoa, you don't have to get all like that stuff, honey.
Could this man be having some sort of psychotic break? Or is he just a wandering tweaker? Let me know what you think. Number 7. Strange Figure. On March 6, 2018, YouTube channel Stenographics uploaded a video captured by their doorbell camera showing something a bit strange. If you watch the right side of the footage, you can see a figure appear to duck out of the frame as the motion light comes on. It has been speculated that the figure is actually a gray alien sneaking around the property. The homeowner attempts to recreate the motion of the figure the next day, but is unable to match the speed in which it moves. So did they capture evidence of an otherworldly prowler, or is this just a case of mistaken identity? One thing is for certain, it certainly is a bit unsettling. Number 6. Clowning around. Back in the fall of 2016, a strange trend began. Numerous reports of creepy clown sightings started pouring in from across the country. In one particular case in Green Bay, Wisconsin, a doorbell camera is activated and you can see the figure of a clown holding balloons standing in the shadows. He proceeds to walk up to the door and stares into the camera in an unsettling way. Then just as soon as he appeared, he walks away, taking one last look at the camera before disappearing around the corner. So was this just someone trying to spook a neighbor, or did this clown intend to do far more worse than that? One thing is for sure, this doesn't help clowns be any less creepy. Number 5. Stalking Burglar. In 2016, the Gerber family from Milford, Connecticut were vacationing in New Jersey when they were notified that someone was at their door back home. Before they left, they had just installed the front door security system, and it surprisingly didn't take long to pay off. During the week they were on vacation, a masked man wearing a New York Yankees baseball cap tried to break into their home 3 different times. They decided to send the footage to the local police and even reach out via social media and the local news to help find the would-be burglar, or at least scare him into leaving their house alone. This, however, wasn't the case, as the man returned 2 more times, but luckily for the Gerbers, the second time, police were actually staking out the house and caught him. The man was discovered to be 62-year-old Walter Danique. He has since been charged with third-degree criminal trespassing and interfering with police. Number 4. Rifleman. On September 10th, 2018, in Florida, around 11 p.m., a random man wearing a bulletproof vest and carrying a semi-automatic rifle rings the doorbell of Leah D'Erico's home while she and her 2 daughters, ages 17 and 12, were at home. Her husband was away on a business trip when she and him were both alerted to the movement outside their home. The man staggers around outside the home, seemingly drunk, even covering up the camera, while Leah and her daughters hid in the bathroom fearing for their lives. She and her husband both called the police, but the man was gone after police took a whole 25 minutes to arrive to the property. The man was later identified as their neighbor, Kevin Flaherty, and arrested on 3 accounts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The family has stated that their neighbor had always seemed kinda strange, and was recently having his own family issues, leading to his daughter leaving the home due to him brandishing the same weapon in their home. It is a good thing that they had a door camera installed, because if they didn't and Leah answered the door, it's hard to think about what might have happened. Number 3. Shackled Girl. On August of 2018, a resident of Montgomery, Texas, called the local sheriff's department reporting a woman coming to his door in the middle of the night. What alarmed the resident is that the woman had no shoes, wearing only a t-shirt, and appeared to have what looked like shackles attached to her wrists. After the video released, some residents believed she could be a local missing person, but it was later discovered that she was a victim of domestic abuse when police responded to a suicide by the woman's boyfriend. Dennis Collins detailed why he took his life and what happened between him and the woman in a suicide note he left behind, and the woman was taken to a family member's home to recover. Specific details of what transpired have not been released, and the identity of the woman has not been released for her protection. Definitely a sad story, but at least the woman was able to escape whatever situation she was in. Number 2. Peeping Tom. Now this next one isn't necessarily a doorbell camera, but rather just a CCTV system. Though this is just so creepy, I had to include it. On August 7th, 2016, in Arvada, Colorado, a resident contacted the police stating that he had security footage of a middle-aged man peeking into the window of his then 17-year-old daughter's bedroom. When reviewing the footage, police could see the man peeking in the window, and what makes this footage even more chilling, he then attempts to open the front door. When he finds that the door is locked, he returns to the window to continue watching the teenager. Thankfully, the man was identified as 36-year-old Garrett Brown and was arrested for criminal trespassing and criminal invasion of privacy after the video of the creeper went viral and he was identified by someone who recognized him. What makes this really chilling is the fact that he checked the front door, and it's hard to think what he might have done if he had found that it was unlocked. Let this just serve as a lesson that no matter how safe you think your neighborhood might be, it is always a good idea to make sure your door is locked, even if you are home. Before we get to number 1, I'd just like to take a moment and ask, if you're enjoying the video, that you please give it a like. And if you would like to see more videos like this in the future, subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified of the next time I upload. You can also follow me on Twitter at 2spooky4u5. Also, if you would like to support the channel directly, consider donating to us on Patreon at 2spooky4uyt. All donations go to helping the channel grow and get better, and there are also some stretch goals that, if reached, will help fund a documentary on a local legend known as Raymeyer's Hollow. Thank you for your support. Number 1. Doorbell Liquor. While some footage caught by doorbell cameras are scary and strange, this next one is just downright bizarre. On January 8th of 2019, a camera at the California home of Sylvia and Dave Dungan caught a man walking up to their house as he proceeded to lick the doorbell for around 3 hours. Police also say that the man relieved himself in the yard and visited another house in the neighborhood where it is assumed that he also licked that house's doorbell. It is also claimed that the man stole an extension cord used for Christmas decorations. Sylvia and her husband weren't home during the incident, though their children were sleeping inside the home. The man was later identified as 32-year-old Roberto Arroyo and faces charges of petty theft and prowling. What makes this especially creepy is that he seems to know that he is being filmed by the doorbell camera as he stares directly into it as he goes to town on the doorbell. So what led to Roberto going around licking doorbells? Was it some strange fetish? Or could it be drug related? What do you think? One thing is for sure though, there are definitely some creepers out there, and they probably always have been, but are now being exposed as surveillance technology becomes more widespread. And there you have it, 8 creepy things caught on doorbell cameras. Do you have any stories of your own like this? If so, let us know in the comments below. Be sure to share this video to show people that they aren't always as safe as they think they might be. Also check out some of our other videos where we cover some paranormal happenings caught on CCTV, as well as some recent compelling videos of Bigfoot. As always, stay spooky. Just not doorbell licking spooky. Until next time.